Yo, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Antonio, aka the Phenomenal One DJ Baby Boy, back again with a whole nother video of the smoking gun. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And as you guys can see in the title, today we're going to be talking about, well, at least in my opinion, the state of battle rap. Like where battle rap started, where it is now, and my prediction on where it's going to be in the near future. Now, this is definitely one of those videos that's going to really resonate with so many of us because all of us, there are some of us, not the majority of us now, that's been picking up the whole battle rap thing. There's a lot of people that are just now getting into battle rap. There's people that's been around for years, such as myself, which we'll get into in a moment. So what we're also going to do today too is that Goods the Animal did a video on his YouTube page, and what we're going to do is I don't want to go through the entire video, but then again, it's me here. But I want to. So what I might do is skim through some of the parts, so I'm not just boring y'all to death, basically. So I tell you what, man, we're gonna get in straight to it, and then I will share my opinion, and then we'll probably intervene in between. So we're just gonna get it in. Let's go.
I got nothing to do with it. You want to listen, you listen. If you don't, you don't. But I follow a code. You know what I'm saying? And not all that. The streets got a code. Yeah, the streets do got a code, right? You know what I'm saying? And I do follow certain codes in the streets, and that's just because of morals, right? But I want to talk about, and I spoke about these things before, but I want to talk about battle rap. Now, a few things, nothing in specific, just a few things in battle rap, right? And I already know I'm gonna get a bunch of dudes under my comments that don't have no picture. You will never see them. This is what I want to do. I want to challenge the dudes that come under your comments, like on YouTube. The person y'all talking shit to, right? Go DM him on Instagram with your page. At least do that. I challenge you to go do that. All right, you tough, right? Go DM him with your page so he can see who's saying the stuff about it, or she can see who's saying the stuff about it. All right. So
Now, I'm gonna put a pause on that. I can say this, man. In today's state of battle rap today has become very interactive over these past 10, 15 years. Um, I feel like with the state of battle rap we're in now, it makes things easier for a lot of us fans to contact these battle rappers, rather it be for an interview, rather it be just to talk shit or to maybe book something with them. Either way, we now have access to a lot of these battle rappers. And to be honest with you, and for Goods and on Goods' defense, there are a lot of us fans that really talk very heavy about these rappers, and we're either too afraid to really tell them how we feel, or we tell them, but we don't really tell them to the fullest extent of how we feel. So I just feel that if we are going to contact these battle rappers, even if it is to critique them, I say we shouldn't hold back. Just tell them what's up. Because at the end of the day, they're artists, and we pay them to perform. So I think deep down, a lot of battle rappers should actually be open to criticism from not only their peers, but also from the fan base. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's just me. But let's keep it going.
let me see. Where do I start? All right. Basically, all right. So I've been in battle rap for 14 plus years. I've been on UR rap. I've been in battle rap for about 15 years on camera, right? I started on Lions then. Shout out to Lux and what he was doing over there at the time. Because the crazy thing is, I wasn't even going to battle. right? When I started there, that was a spur of the moment thing, and it turned out to be a very great move for me. You know what I'm saying? Without battle rap and the support I get from the fans that I got here and the supporters I got here, it makes it makes it much easier for me to do the things I want to do and that help me, you know what I'm saying, grow as a person, right? As a man. But me being here 14, 15 years, I done went through every era in battle rap. Now, I done said this before, right?
Now, this is where the history of battle rap for me kind of comes in. Because when I first started watching battle rap, and this will kind of get to my point when it comes to goods. When I first started watching battle rap, truthfully, I first started watching battle rap when I was in high school. And I graduated high school in 2008. So it was pretty much '08, truthfully, that I first started watching battle rap. But when I was watching battle rap, I wasn't watching just Smack. I actually was watching both Smack and Too Raw for the Streets, if you guys can remember that. And Too Raw for the Streets was mostly a Philly thing. It was all about Philly rappers. So you had guys like Shaliano, guys like Eddie Morris, guys like Rain Man, Fox 5, and also the actual birthing place of Reed Dollaz, if you will. So so I first started watching battle rap when battle rap was at its grittiest. You feel what I'm saying? Like when like for example, like Smack. Like the first battle I seen on Smack, truthfully, the first battle I seen on Smack was Murder Mook versus Party Yardy, P80, rest in peace to the homie. That was the very first actual battle rap video I seen. And I was so intrigued that I looked up others. So again, I was watching Too Raw for the Streets. I remember one of my favorite battles from the Too Raw for the Streets saga was, in my opinion, and I even did a video on this on my Facebook, but in my opinion, my favorite battle was between Critical versus Jay Young. And they both was young cats at the time. I think Jay Young was like 15, I think. And Critical, no. Critical was 15. I think Jay Young was also around that same age, 15, 16. I can't remember. But that was when I really was getting into like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Now, when it come to goods, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I haven't seen Goods in the Lion's Den. The first time I ever seen Goods was when he battled Hollow the Don. That was the first time I seen Goods. But the crazy thing about it is, Goods has been one of those battle rappers that I follow like low key, like lowest of keys, because when you look at Goods and you look at his growth, like Goods is definitely at this point top tier now. He's definitely reached top tier status. I actually believe that Goods is actually at his prime right now. A lot of people can disagree. A lot of people can say, "Oh no, man, Goods was in his prime when he battled Hollow, or when he battled Verb, or when he you know what I'm saying." But in my opinion, Goods is at his prime like right now. And because it's like now you're just seeing Goods. Like, because when I first started watching, like I said, I started watching Smack, like I said, battle rap in entirety is '08, but Smack around '08, '09. So if we're talking just strictly Smack, the last battle that I seen Goods on Smack before he came back, if you will, was his battle against Hollow the Don. And I guess the big problem was, Goods threw a Henny bottle at somebody. I don't know, but it just got ugly. Then in my opinion, when I seen Goods come back, that was when I seen Goods against X Factor. And that was like back in, 2012, 2011, 13, one of the two. But it was around that time. And ever since Goods, had his battle with X Factor, you're just seeing him now. And then not to mention he had a classic against Cassidy, which in my opinion, he killed Cassidy 3-0. I do not care. Y'all could definitely disagree with that shit. But Goods is at his toughest right now, in my opinion. Like I said, this is his prime years, in my opinion. But yeah, man, that was the first time I seen Goods. But we're gonna keep it going.
I done went through every era in battle rap, right? So I done seen different things in all the eras I've been in, right? Now, I know, I get on here and I play. I do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's because now I'm in a place as being a grown man where I'm on defense. You feel me? I'm on defense. Back in the day, you would have caught me, and for the people that have been around for this long, they understand this and they know what I'm saying. But back in the day, if you would have caught me, we was on offense. All right? Meaning we was whatever, we was going there on that type of time, we was on some bullshit. We was on that type of time in battle rap. We was going down there crazy. Going into battles like I wish somebody would play with me. We was going there with that type of energy, right? And that's because we was coming from the streets. That's what we knew. So we was coming from that. So we was going there in that type of time. Right now, at where I'm at now, I'm on defense. Meaning, I don't go nowhere in that type of time, man. I laugh, I joke, I chill, and I would hate for somebody to force my hand and make me have to react or do something.
All right. I'm going to pause it there because I want to talk about the different eras of battle rap. Now, I want to strictly stick with Smack on this one because what a lot of people actually don't understand is that Smack has actually went through eras. And actually, they're currently going through an era now, but we're going to talk about it in a second. So, first you got the DVD era. That was the era where you had them on DVD, the Smack DVDs. That was when you had those battles like T-Rex and Unkasa, Mook and Party Artie, or Mook and Jay Mills, and Mook and Serious Jones, or other battles on the Smack DVD era. So you had the DVD era, and pretty much from the DVD era, so you're talking from like, because I don't know when exactly Smack started. I could be wrong, so please don't quote me, but then you have the YouTube era. Now, the YouTube era actually began like 2010, 2011, all the way to, in my opinion, all the way to about 2018, 2019. So that was the YouTube era. Now, the YouTube era was, that was when, if y'all can remember, that was when battles used to be posted by rounds on YouTube. So you had a video for round 1, a video for round 2, and a video for round 3. Or in some cases, you'll have one video for the first round, and the second round was the last 2 rounds. The second video was the last 2 rounds. I don't know if I said it twice or didn't say it at all, so I apologize. And then, as the years kind of progressed, that was when they started putting all the battles together. So that was part of the YouTube era. So the YouTube era, I'm talking about battles like Hitman versus Arsenal, Goods versus Hollow. Then you had like the first Summer Madness. So that was when you had Hollow versus Hitman, X Factor versus DNA, Charlie Clips versus A-Verb, Casita versus T-Rex, Tech 9, Rest in Peace versus Young Miles. So then you had the main event. What was the main event? Calico versus Math Hoffa. Then you had all those other battles in between. So the YouTube era that was when URL and Smack was really starting to become more mainstream. Was during the YouTube era. So you got Goods, like I said earlier, when he faced off against X Factor. In my opinion, that was part of the YouTube era. You know what I'm saying? This was way before. This is way before the caffeine, the URL app, all of that shit. It was way before all of that. That's why I said every battle actually used to be on YouTube. Like the events would happen, but then after the events, they would post up the battles. So if you're a true URL fan like me, all of us can say that we saw the entire Summer Madness 1 on YouTube. The entire Summer Madness 1 on YouTube. So that's what I mean by the YouTube era. Now, if I can really say that Smack now is in what's called, in my opinion, the pay-per-view era. See, right now, Smack got caffeine and they got the app. So truthfully, where Smack is at right now, they're in the pay-per-view era. They're in that era now where it's like there is kind of like no more YouTube battles anymore. Like now, if you want to see exclusive battles, you either gotta subscribe to the app, pay for the app every month, or you tune in on caffeine and you pay through it that way. So Smack has gotten to a point where he totally stopped posting battles like that on YouTube, and now everything is in the app, or you got to go through caffeine just to watch a battle. So for Goods to say he was there for almost every era, that's actually true. He was there for every era. So you can't really deny that. Let's keep going a little bit.
Right? That was crazy. Right? So, hold on a second. I'm getting a call.
All right, let's fast forward a little bit.
World that would be considered cool. Let me say that. The dude that get the girls like him. He go, you know what I'm saying? He got the bartenders or the strippers on him, and that's not cool in battle rap. Okay? The dudes, you can't fight in battle rap. You gotta almost be about the fight, because fighting is not cool. You know what I'm saying? You can't be too tough in battle rap. Okay, so you gotta be tough, but at a minimum. So you gotta be tough, but don't fight. It's weird. All right. What else? If you look too clean, that's not cool. You can't be fresh in battle rap. You can't look like your life is okay. You're like you're doing good in life. Hell no, not in battle rap. So in battle rap, everything is the opposite of what's in the real world that would be considered cool. Now I say that to say, there's a bunch of people that come into battle rap, 95%, and they are not who they portray to be, right?
Now, I have to pause that because we're going to really get into what he's about to say in a minute. But, by the way, the video we're watching is actually from Goods, Slick Talk. What I will do is I'll put I will put the link of his video in the description so you guys can watch this for yourself at home. You feel me? So where Goods is about to talk about, I believe this whole actual video is about his version of the state of battle rap, like I'm doing now. And the crazy thing is that he's actually definitely telling the 100% truth, because what people got to understand, in this new era that Smack is living in, that Smack is at, I should say, everything is about sponsors now. So URL got sponsors now. So it's not like back in the YouTube era where the only sponsor was Ciroc. like Ciroc exclusive or just Ciroc in general, because that was their only sponsor back during the YouTube era, was all Ciroc. Because if you remember, every time you seen a battle, what do you hear? You hear Beasley in the background. This battle's being brought to you by Exclusive Vodka, exclusively yours. And it's like, that's sad how I remember that word for word. But basically, that was Ciroc shit, right? So that was their only like main sponsor. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't have any other sponsors, but what I'm saying is that was their main like sponsor was Ciroc. You feel what I'm saying? But you see now, Smack got not only other sponsors, but other investors now. So people that are buying into battle rap. They're buying into this product. So now they got to portray a certain way, a certain character, if you will, so they can continue to have the sponsors and the investors. That's why Goods just broke it down. If you're gonna be tough, you can't be too tough. You can fight, but you really can't fight. You gotta almost fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, why do you think nowadays we see battles where they about to fight, people are just coming in, breaking them up, and it turns into chaos? But back in the YouTube era, especially early in the YouTube era, they got busy. And then they would still post the battle with the fight in it. Truthfully, come on now, man. Cause I've seen a few Smack videos, a few Smack battles where they actually got busy and they showed it still. I mean, yeah, they may not have shown like all of it or whatever the case is, but they showed like a good chunk of the rappers getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So now you can't do that because of the sponsors and the investors that's going on now. And we're going to hear Goods continue to talk about that right about now. Let's check it out.
At all. And this is me saying, I don't care what anybody says. I done been around them. I watch how they move. I watch how because I'm very observant. I sit there and I observe, and you know what I'm saying? And for me, being around official people, right? And people that's really on some street shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on no street shit no more. All right. If it comes down to me handling my business, 150%, I'm gonna handle my business. And anyone that knows me or know of me know that. That's point blank, right? But street shit, I keep myself out of it unless I gotta get my hands dirty, which, like I said, I'm playing defense at this point in my life. I'm chilling, right? But I see a lot of people come into battle rap and they are able to be whoever they want to be. Now, like I said these things before, but just listen. They are able to be whoever they want to be. And I think the consumer, like the fan in battle rap, that really never lived that life. You've really never been outside. You never was like a street person. And that's not nothing to be glorified. You never had to be in the streets. You never really did stuff in the streets. It's easy for you to believe what you see, right? Now, you could come on here, you could say whatever you want about me, right? You could come on here and wild out right now. Say whatever you want about me. The one thing is, you ain't gonna say it in my face. That's one. Will never happen without me not doing nothing to you. That's one, right? And all right, let me go to this. Back to the battle rappers on how they come, they can be whoever they want to be, right? And I pay attention to it. And you can come in battle rap and be the most gangster nigga in the world. But like in your regular life before you came in battle rap, you wasn't nothing like that, right?
And this is very interesting that he brings this up, because once again we're talking about eras, right? So if you really think about it, if we're looking at the YouTube era, of battle rap. It's like you can tell that some of these guys, if not the majority of them, was all official. You feel me? Because they brought an energy that's like, yeah, I'm about battle rap, but I'm also about these streets. And you can clearly tell. Like you can look at them and say, yep. I mean, yeah, sure, they're on camera rapping, but they look like they still in the trenches. Now, you don't even know if they're really official or not. Because that's the actual thing. Like, a lot of these battle rappers today, they're really not as street as they proclaim that they are. Now, am I saying that for the majority? No, I'm not saying that for the majority. But what I'm saying is, it's like if you coming from the suburbs and all of a sudden you a battle rapper, what do you go through in the suburbs? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, like I'm from the suburbs. You feel me? But if I become a battle rapper, I can't talk struggle with somebody that lived in the trenches and I lived comfortably. I can't sit there and really tell somebody like, oh, back in Henrietta, I moved coke and what? Please. Because back when I was going to Henrietta, nobody was really using coke like that. Everybody was either smoking cigarettes or smoking weed. That was our shit. I'm not saying that there wasn't cokeheads in Henrietta, but let's keep it all the way funky. If you know, you know. If you lived in Henrietta your whole life, nobody talked about using cocaine. Nobody talked about popping pills. It was either alcohol, cigarettes, and weed. That was it in Henrietta. It was those three things. Now, were there some people that was really about them heavy drugs? I know I can count maybe a couple on my hand. But that's the exception. But the majority of the time in the suburbs, it's about cigarettes, alcohol, weed. That is it. I do not care. Like, I'm not saying that some suburban kids didn't try pills or Adderall, whatever the fuck. But come on now. Listen, if I went, let me put it to you like this. Okay? And I'm just making an example. So I don't want nobody being like, oh, I'm calling the feds. Guys, relax. I'm making a fucking example. That's like if I had a family member that was in high school and I went to visit said family member. And let's just so happen to say that this family member also smokes. You don't think they friends gonna go crazy and be like, oh, yo, you smoke? Oh, you smoke? Oh, word, let me come over. Da, 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 da. I'm telling you, especially in the suburbs, cigarettes, alcohol, weed. Straight up. Straight up. Okay? So I can't talk struggle bars with somebody who moved heavy drugs or sold heavy drugs or whatever the case may be. I can't talk that shit to them. Because they're going to look at me like, nigga, all you had was cigarettes, alcohol, weed. Nigga, you fuck out of here. So, I'm just saying.
Now, I'll let y'all pick and choose who y'all think is like that. That's not for me to say. I'm just talking, right? Now, I'm saying this because I can't speak for nobody else. I know me. I know where I'm willing to take it if we go there. Period. I'm not with the almost about the fight stuff. If I feel like I'm a swing. It ain't no thinking. I'm gonna do that. If you disrespect me in a way, I'm gonna approach you and we gonna handle it. That's that. All right. I'm not with the battle rap gimmicks at all because at the end of the day, I'm a man and I got morals that I.
And that's why I respect that's why I respect Goods, or even battle rappers like Goods, because my thing is, with all these new battle rappers, I feel like a lot of these new battle rappers, and I kind of hate to say this, but I feel like a lot of these new battle rappers, except for the exception of a few, like Chess, because Chess don't give a fuck, but I feel like a lot of these newer battle rappers are really afraid to fight. I don't think they're really gonna fight. I feel like they're one of those battle rappers where they'll talk on stage like they gonna fight, but then when the battle is over, they all shake hands and they go somewhere and talk and be like, "Yo, man, I was just tripping." Da 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 da. It's because my thing is this: what the reason why I respect battle rappers like Goods and anyone from that old era is because they're not letting the new money get to their head. You feel what I'm saying? They will still throw down if they have to. Hell, the last time I seen Goods fight in a battle was when he faced Jims, and that was on RBE. That was crazy. And here's the thing: I never thought I would ever see Goods fight. That was a. First of all, Goods is one of those battle rappers, right? That's not afraid to fight, but then you don't see it coming from them. Cause Goods, I never said. First of all, I never thought Goods was a bitch, but I never thought he would really been the one to swing, because it was like that shit took me out, because I'm like, whoa, that shit crazy, man. But yeah, man, that's all I'm saying. Let's keep it going.
Bob. All right. So everything sounds good when these battle rappers talk. You hear them say my name. All that is cool. 95% of these dudes won't do nothing and is not ready to do nothing. Period. They're not ready to do nothing and they won't do nothing. All right. And if they are ready to do something, speaking for me, I'm ready to take it 150% to wherever they want to go at any time. Let's make that very clear.
All right. So, but once again, you just see it. You see the difference now. It's once these newer battle rappers started coming in, it was like the rules of battle rap just changed. So it's you really can't fight. If you do fight, you gotta pay a fine. You get suspended, or you get kicked out of Smack for 6 months to a damn year, and you gotta go through all these penalties. But back during the early YouTube era or whatever, if you fought, you have a rematch, you keep it going. Prime example, Dose and Math Hoffa. Now, everybody knows that story. I'm not going to get into it. But if you don't know the story, I will be brief about it. Basically, Math Hoffa, battle rapper, and his opponent Dose got into a fight during a battle during the old, I was literally about to say Attitude Era, the old DVD/YouTube era. And Smack ended up setting up the very first rematch, which was never been done. The Math Hoffa versus Dose 2, in this case, was the very first URL rematch. Because back then, they didn't really believe in rematches. It was kind of nah, this is a battle. This is it. If you won, you won. You lost, you lost. There's no rematches, right? But during the prime of the YouTube era, that was when Smack decided, okay, you know what? We're going to start doing rematches. And the very first rematch was Math Hoffa versus Dose. And in my opinion, and I actually did a video about this particular battle, but I still said, in my opinion, Dose won that battle. I still stand by it. I do not care what anybody may say about it. I stand by it. And yeah, I don't care, man. That's besides the point. But like, that's the crazy thing, man. It's like, but a lot of these battle rappers today, it's like they're either too scared to fight or they don't fight at all. You know what I'm saying? And they don't do nothing. Like, they talk that big shit, but they don't really, like I don't know, like, because I've been hearing a lot of stories about a lot of these battle rappers talking about, oh, man, they ain't like that in real life and all that. And it's like, you know what? Aside of me kind of want to meet certain battle rappers and spend a day with them. Like, really see if they really about what they spit about. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. It just be crazy to me that y'all don't even understand, right? When a dude, or can't see when a dude is not who they say they are. Period. Like, or any of these rappers is not who they say they are. Right? It's easy to come in here and just talk. Somebody could come in here and say, yo, listen, you crazy. And they raps too, they don't gotta say it. They could say, yo, man, I done shot a million niggas. Y'all niggas is crazy. I handle my business. And if he say that enough times, you'll believe him. He just got to say it three, 5 times, a couple of times, that the average battle rap consumer believes him. Oh, he's a gangster. He's the most official dude. Without checking his background. You know when you go to a job, right, they check your back.
Now, you know what? That's the craziest, like, stereotype when it comes to that. Because it's like, because what I've noticed in battle rap, even from the very beginning, if you don't involve shooting somebody at least one time, you're not a gangster. Like, if you don't mention nothing about shooting. Because here's the thing. Battle rap forte has always been somehow about shooting somebody and the drugs they move and sell. Like, it's like, other than that, it's like, what else are you guys really saying? Because it's like I get it. Like, and then, or to add extra flair, y'all would say, oh, I kidnapped the nigga, tortured him in the basement. I let the cake, I put a cold the whole shit. Niggas want to blow some ocean. There's some ocean. Then I hit the, on some neo shit. And it's like, wait a minute. So you just talked about kidnap, basement, flame lit, all hit, Matrix shit. What the fuck? What? Like, it's because battle rap is more about multis and syntax and all that other extra shit. Like, it's weird. Like I'm telling you, like now it's just crazy because that's exactly how most battle rappers sound. Kidnap the nigga in the basement, the facelift, tulip. I'm about to hear me on some new shit, battle rule shit. It's like, what? Like, and then the crowd would go crazy because it's like, because it reminds you, some of the shit that they say kind of don't make no fucking sense. But the reason why the crowd go crazy is because it's the rhythm of how you do it in the performance and how you're doing it when you're saying it. That's why they going crazy. But if, I don't know, man. Let's keep it going.
Background, right? You know, and And a job field, when you go to a job, they check your background because they want to see what you're about, right? That's what your social is for. And look at your social; it tells you everything. It tells you where you work, what you owe. It tells you everything. Your credit at. It tells you everything. So how do y'all just believe anybody without checking their background or without asking about it or without doing your own research or just putting two and two together? I don't get it, right? So
I can answer that question. Now, I can definitely answer that question, and here's why. Because deep down, battle rappers are not really open to about what they do in their actual real life. As fans, we don't have that much access to these battle rappers unless we knew them personally. Like, for example, I'm from New York. I live in New York. But watch this. I live in Rochester, New York. That's upstate. So I don't know Clips. I don't know Rex. I don't know Mook. Yes, I know them through what I watch, but I don't know these cats personally. I mean, I don't sure, if I wanted to, I could take a 6-hour, 7-hour trip by road trip and go to New York and find these cats and try to talk to them and really see what they're about. But is a person really going to go out their way to really find their battle rapper and want to hang out with them without looking like a stalker, without looking like an idiot? Because that's what's going on in battle rap now. In today's battle rap, you can't even try to find a battle rapper and just be like, yo, man, I drove all this way to find you because I wanted to meet you. I wanted to, talk to you. I wanted to maybe hang out with you, really pick your brain. They're not going to do that. Why? Because the battle rapper's going to look at them like, one, they're stalkers. Two, they're creepy as fuck. Three, they might look at them as an op somehow. 4, they're going to look at them like, oh, nah, man, you're going to try to rob me on some... bruh. Whatever happened... You know what? What actually ever happened to appreciating a loyal fan? Whatever happened to that? It's like, whatever happened to... a fan goes up to you and let's say he does find you on the street or something, and he actually comes up to you and goes and he's respectful. He's not coming at you on some rah-rah shit, but he comes up to you on some yo, I'm not gonna lie, man, I drove all the way from what so-and-so to because I wanted to meet you, man. You my favorite battle rapper, man. You I look up to you, or you inspire me, or whatever the case may be. And yo, I was wondering, man, maybe we could spend a day, we could chill. Let's go, let's go get some food or something. Let's smoke, let's whatever, and really get to really chill. Nah, can't do that no more. Why? Because once again, these battle rappers are acting like prima donnas, and they act like they don't want to really take the time and chill with you. I mean, yeah, sure, they'll probably dap you up and maybe take a picture with you, but I mean, if you're one of those fans, that's like, yo, that's my... It's like, I'm going to give you a prime example. That's like if I ran into John Cena, right? If I literally just ran into John Cena, I'm going to be one of them fans yo, Cena, you don't know, I grew up watching you. You were my inspiration. Yo, I was wondering if it's okay with you, man. I want to, let's go out for lunch or something. You know what I'm saying? I really want to sit down with you, really talk to you. I want to learn from you. I want advice from you. Shit like that. Because then people can go back to say it's cool to meet your heroes. Because nowadays they say it's not good to meet your heroes. That's from what I'm hearing. But you know what I'm saying?
Low battery. Please charge.
Oh, you gotta be joking. See? Shoot. Well, this is very embarrassing, but it's all good though. But we're gonna end the video right here. I don't wanna matter of fact, I'll just turn it off, man. We're gonna end the video right here. I will post the link of Good's video in the description for y'all. Also, I want to say that battle rap today, in this era, I will be honest, lost its flair. It lost its grittiness. It lost its... You know what? I'm going to go as far to say it lost its way. And I don't know, man. Like, I just think that battle rap is losing its authenticity. I was afraid I wasn't going to say that word right. Like, there's really no more authentic rappers anymore. Because I feel like all these rappers today are actually being manufactured. Truthfully. But, like, I don't see, like, real rappers anymore. Like, are there exceptions? Yes. But the majority, there's no more real, not just battle rappers, but real rappers anymore. Because I feel like their image, with the exception of a small percentage, but the majority, I'm talking about the majority, your image is being manufactured. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm sorry to say it that way, but it just is what it is. But that's not going to stop me from watching battle rap. I still love Smack. Still love King of the Dot. I'm just now kind of watching the Chrome thing. Easy to Block Captain, what up? But like I said, man, the link to Good's video in the description. And if you guys agree, disagree, or agree, or just neutral, comment, man. Hit me in the comment section, man. I want to know what y'all gonna say about this. But this is your boy Antonio. Hope you guys stay safe, stay blessed, stay phenomenal. Peace.